Welcome live inside ExtraMile Arena, where the Boise State men's basketball team just finished off one of the more epic performances of the season, upsetting first place New Mexico 86-78. I want to show you some highlights here. We got a post-game interview standing by, but let's get to these highlights because Tyson, the preseason player of the year in the Mountain West Conference, ready to take on Donovan Dent, who at the moment right now is probably the front runner to win the in-season Conference Player of the Year award, but Tyson was assertive early on. You can see him going up through contact, the and one in the first half. Boise State and New Mexico just battling back and forth over these first 20 minutes of action. How about Omar Stanley? Maybe his best game of conference play. Reigns in the three there. He finished with 7 points off the bench for Boise State. After that, the nice bullet pass down low from Omar Stanley. It's RJ Keene that goes up and rocks the rim. RJ had a nice night for the Broncos. After that, how about another three from Alvaro Cardenas this time? He had a double-double with 11 points and 10 assists. Here, the rifle pass from Alvaro finds Andrew Meadow over on the wing for the triple. Boise State led by 3 at halftime, and in the second half, it was the true freshman Pearson Carmichael that kind of took over this game. He hits the 3 there. After that, how about the youngster getting to the rack through contact? Yep, another layup for him there. And then after that, he hits a 3, a 4-point play, fouled in the process. Pearson had 21 points on 4 of 8 shooting from 3. He was 7 of 9 at the free throw line. Tyson Degenhart finishes it off right there. A career high 32 points for the senior out of Spokane, Washington. He did a lot of his work at the free throw line, going 13 of 15. Also had 7 rebounds, but this is a big victory for the Boise State men's basketball team. They finally beat a team in the upper part of the standings in the Mountain West. They take down New Mexico. This was only New Mexico's second loss of the season. They're 14-2 in conference play. Boise State now 10-6 in conference play. And this also kind of keeps that March Madness dream alive. Looking at Bart Torvik's metrics for college basketball, had Boise State lost this game, they would have only had a 7% chance of making the NCAA tournament. By winning this game, it's now elevated to 30%, a massive boost by beating one of the more quality programs in the Mountain West Conference, arguably the best program in the Mountain West Conference. Unfortunately, as we send it back to the studio, Brian, I thought I was going to get a player, but the post-game locker room celebration apparently is too lively to leave at the moment, but we will have more reaction coming up. We're going to head inside the press conference here in just a few minutes. This game got over just moments ago, but a huge victory for the Boise State men's basketball team.
And understandably, they're in the locker room probably still celebrating this win. But I have to ask you, Jay, I mean, they were calling on the crowd to show up and show their support today, and I think they did that tonight. Is that true?
You know what, Brian? I think at moments it was the loudest that I've heard ExtraMile this season, and it came at a perfect time because now Boise State still has to host Utah State and Colorado State, 2 of the better teams in the league, and I have to believe that it's going to help spark energy down the stretch for this basketball team here in ExtraMile Arena. Oh, by the way, Brian, they're now 12-1 this season.
That's great. All right. Well, yeah, hopefully they can string a couple together before we head into that conference tournament. All right, thank you very much, Jay. And hopefully get some post-game for you tomorrow sometime. I guess coming up with the 6 and 10 for tomorrow. All right, take it easy, and we'll be right back.
You bet.